Boo! I wonder if I ever get anyone. I have to be getting someone. Just a random, unsuspecting person. I have to be getting at least one of y'all. I know for a fact I'm at least getting one of y'all with the boo. I have to be. And if I'm not, I don't know. Anyway, we're back here with some more Danganronpa. Last episode we left off of us climbing the ladder for a very long time. So hopefully we get to the end of the ladder today. Let's get into it. Let's not waste no more time. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. Oh my god, imagine climbing a huge long ladder in just straight silence. I think I like lose my mind. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Good. Holy. That's a really big hatch. That thing looks heavy too. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. Waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where it will come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. I hate that really weird creaking noise. I've always hated creaky doors. I got a creaky door though, so shout out my creaky door, even though I don't like creaky doors. But there's actually a method to my creaky door where if you take the doorknob and you push up the door a little bit with the doorknob, the creakiness disappears. Looks like we're back. But we're locked in here, aren't we? Let's yell. Help, help, help. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Oh yeah, what's Monokuma gonna do when he finds out that I'm alive? I just realized that. What is Monokuma do? What is Monokuma gonna do when he finds out that Makoto was alive? What's what's gonna happen? Like, he has stuff in the... He Junko with spikes that came out the ground or something, right? So, what about me? Is he gonna just shoot us with a laser? Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. I wonder what would have happened if I had let her, if I had turned on her and let her go through her execution. Sorry. So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might.
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah? I was supposed to die and now I'm not dead, so what is the mastermind gonna do to us? Yeah, of course.
So then?
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Yo, are you mental? Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we'll find out. And it's not like we can run away. I guess she's right. Like, she's right. Yeah. As she said she put it at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean? Yeah, I'm wondering what that means. Do we have him in a corner? Do we have something against him? Can he not do anything anymore? Can they not do anything anymore? Because apparently it's a group now.
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. Negotiations? What do you mean? What are we negotiating? Our lives? I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Alright, let's go. Gym time! RP the Fallen Brethren. Leon. Sakura. Always alive. Celeste! Ah, Celeste! I will not get over your death. Chihiro. Junko too. I wanted to see more of Junko. I really wanted to see more of her. That sucks. Sayaka, truthfully, I didn't really care about Sayaka. Mondo, didn't really care about Mondo either. Kiyotaka, I did like Kiyotaka a little bit. He did get on my good side after a while, but it did take him a long time. It did take me a long time for me to start liking him, because he was annoying at first. Jum. We go to the gym. I tried to teleport here, couldn't I? It's whatever. Yoko, I don't mind so much. Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he would react. Not how I thought. I thought he'd just instantly kill me. Are we really gonna be okay? We're supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again.
Angry!
And this time, I won't leave anything to chance. But I didn't do it. Kyoko!
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to. What? Are you kidding me? What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh?
I lose?
Hey!
You, explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about? But
however,
when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development, you
indeed,
reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. But then there was
However-
another unexpected development waiting for you. The fact that Makoto never killed nobody? Can we add that into the mix, please? Makoto never killed anyone. So why did we get blackened? An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. Shout out to Big A. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
Executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto? Yes! Yes, that's yes. Check your cameras, boy.
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Oh my god. Thank you, Kyoko. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine to make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
That doesn't
I don't
matter.
have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's
No matter
right.
how deep you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
Boom, boom.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh? Imagine what
indeed.
everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what
why
we
you
have to do.
rhyming? Why you rhyming? No, hop off the mic. Then I suggest you take my advice. So what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Hey, wait, is this the end of the game?
Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, so wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. For what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Really? Are you seriously doing puns now? Are you seriously doing the bear puns? Barry? Well,
What's
I was
wrong?
getting bored, so I decided to change the things up a bit. So time for bear jokes. Now, what you suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax. Oh my god. You can't be serious right now.
in
Does that
other
mean you
words,
accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it will cause you unbearable despair, right? And I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out? Or will my despair claim victory?
I
Let's
can
have
barely
one
contain
final
myself!
grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Bear it!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for the final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that, then
I
that'll
can
be
barely
enough
contain myself!
to qualify as a victory for you. I was gonna get that one. And I bet you knuckleheads didn't get it either. But I'll give it to you. It's qualify. You didn't get that, did you? But I did, because I'm smart and you're not.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good, then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You
then you win.
guys!
But if you can't do all that, we all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure. When we
Listen to
uncovered
me.
every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out. But before
Hey.
we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's
I
wrong?
remember that for sure. So what? I just want to
Hey.
confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having a child for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh, Mukuro child is no exception then. It's a part of the regulations, which would have to mean whoever killed Mukuro. It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay. Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I've told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Listen,
Are you telling the truth? Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden?
Now
I'm done talking.
really
I got
angry.
nothing left to say to you. What the heck? Are you serious? So get lost, would ya? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable. Leave me alone and get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it right. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Alright, bro, you're doing too much. My thing is, we need. Oh my god, sorry. This is the morning. I'm recording this in the morning, so I woke up not that long ago. My thing is, we need to uncover every mystery at the school. How many mysteries is that? A lot, right? And just like that, we're out of the gym. That's delayed. That's delayed audio for sure, isn't it? I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. Yeah, my audio is delayed. I know it doesn't matter because, you know, the characters aren't really talking right now, but that's definitely delayed audio. Whatever, I'll figure it out after the video. We're almost done with the video. We're almost done. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. And we're gonna end it right flippity floppity there. Yeah, that's delayed for sure. Anyway, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope I was able to make you laugh, and I hope I made your day a little bit better. I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.